Hello everybody, my name is Cool. I'm bringing you guys View Replay Cast number 38 and, oh sorry, 038, not number 38. And there's nothing special to say after that, just View Replay Cast. As always, the View Replay Cast, I'm not going to tell you guys who sent it in until the very end, because the general assumption is the person who sent it in is probably the only team that won, and we don't want no spoilers here. So, we're just going to go ahead and watch this game get played out. This is an all pick. Cool, I'm pretty happy about that. And I'll do introductions once everybody's all picked up, but until then, I have to write some stuff down. Important stuff that I'm writing down, guys. Let's see. I'm writing down my hotkeys for my OBS, because I do have hotkeys from OBS. That's the software that I use to record stuff. And I probably should have done this ahead of time, but I just didn't make sure. Let's see. As far as the interesting thing to tell you guys about, though, I might be an admin for the SECS. What that basically means is I'll be the one doing all the brackets and stuff one day. Woohoo! But I'm not too certain if I'm actually going to do it. They just sent the message out today saying they need an admin, or they need admins to run the series, and I'm not too sure because it's every Sunday, and Sunday depending on what day it is a touchy day. So I might be one of those guys organizing things, and I could be running my own tournament off of experience for that, so I might do it just for that. But until then, let's see, was it number 3? Is
prepare for battle.
Alright, that's all the time I have for. So let me go ahead and do whoa, never mind, nobody's all picked up yet. I'm gonna take out the free camera and just stare at the middle like I typically do. Look at that beautiful fire and all these beautiful banners. Call the banners, they're gonna go to war. I'm actually kinda hoping we see a shout out feed, so I can make a joke. It's a funny joke if you guys follow the Song of Ice and Fire series, which is the Game of Thrones if you guys want to put it that way. But Song of Ice and Fire is a better title. Anywho, so I don't see a shout out feed just yet, so I can't make a joke yet. Oh. But let me go do introductions on the side of the dire since they're all picked up. Starting off with this Tinker. On this Tinker we have Hungapalgo. Moving over to this Lifestealer, we have Prone on him.
30 seconds to battle.
Or Prawn, if you want to call it that way. On this Drow Ranger, we see CMVUA Kari. CMVUA Kari on him, or her, sorry. On this Omniknight, we see Manicursa on him. And last but not least, of course, last but not least, on the safe lane. Oh my gosh, the safe lane bounty hunter, I love this. We see Vin Craven on that bounty. Moving over to this TA, we see Sasha on that TA. On this Crystal Maiden, we see Lazarin, and I'm actually kind of concerned because Crystal Maiden, every time I see Crystal Maiden, she always like dies. I mean, Crystal Maiden falls off really hard after like level 2 or 3. Your band is on the Nyx Assassin, and on this Disruptor, we see DBE Kirikou on him. And last but not least, we see Me is Bear on that Juggernaut. And I hope you guys will bear with me because I'm going to try my hardest to call these guys by their name as opposed to the hero that they play, because that's what you're supposed to do when you go into casting pro matches and stuff, and I need to get used to that. So we got to pause instantly from your band. It says 1 second, just 1 second, and look like they're saying no to that. But as far as the bottom lane goes, we have Me is Bear and Kirikou, Disruptor and Juggernaut versus a Omniknight Drow Ranger, or Manicursa and Carti. I really don't know how this is going to work out, because calling my hero is like the easiest thing you could possibly do, because you say, oh yeah, this hero, that hero, you don't have to worry about names. But names, you have to consistently reference who they're playing. In this mid lane, we see this next need to pee. Let him go to the bathroom. In this mid lane, we see TA versus Tinker, and that is Sasha on that TA, and Hun on that Tinker. I call him Hun. In the jungle, of course, we see Prawn on that Lifestealer. He's just hanging out in there. And on this top lane, we see a Nyx Assassin and Crystal Maiden. Interesting lineup versus a solo safe lane bounty hunter. So Vin Craven might have a little bit of time going on, but hopefully Lazarin can actually set up a few beautiful ganks, because Crystal Maiden is really good at setting up those ganks early on, because her Frostbite is really nice. But I mean, Frostbite level 2 and then a Crystal Nova, and then a follow up with an Impale and a Mana Burn. That's pretty much Bounty Hunter dead. But they have to actually get to level 3, and probably by that time Bounty Hunter will be have his invisibility. So it might be a little bit more difficult unless they get some sentries up here. So we still got a little bit of pause. Cool, give me just enough time to actually bring up all the things I'm supposed to bring up, and also check the view, how it's going. Oh, whoa, wrong one. No, go away. I don't want you. There we go. Oh yeah, that is great right there. That is much better. Okay, so I was having a few issues before where my FPS. Okay, whenever I record on my OBS, my FPS is not that great. My FPS is only like 14, 15. But you guys don't really, you guys can notice it, but it's not that annoying. But for some reason, for the past 4 or 5 days, or sorry, past few days, not 4 or 5 days, like 2 or 3. I've been getting crazy FPS, like 4 FPS when I was recording. It was like the worst slideshow you guys ever seen. I mean, the audio came out perfectly fine, but the video was horrible. So I couldn't, like, long story short, it was like at least 6 videos where I recorded. And I actually had a co-caster for my cast.
Missing top.
But it was like 6 videos I recorded that I couldn't post because, well, 4 frames per second. Nobody wants to see that.
Missing top.
So Crucial Maiden, Nick Assassin, know that top is missing. Bounty is going to go ahead and TP down bottom. Go ahead and go for a quick gank. It's actually a really intelligent thing to do. He can just go and see if he can get a free kill. They won't be expecting it at all. Disruptor's pretty much free kills right now. Disruptor gets silenced. Omniknight throws the thing on top of George. And here's Bounty Hunter showing up. These guys might just turn around and get the first blood early. Bounty Hunter needs a little bit. Nope, they can't get into it. But Omniknight's the first one to go now. Omniknight does have a point inside his, or does not have a point inside his Dungeon Ore, so that made it a little bit harder. Bounty Hunter still gets a kill on top of that Disruptor at the end of the day. And Juggernaut's on the run. So all in all, a fair trade. Omniknight lost for a Disruptor, definitely fair trade. TA mid, she's out of bottle charge. She did go for bottle first. This is why I do not like going, or this is why I never recommend going for bottle first, because what happens, like, because Sasha went bottle first, which is the TA, because Sasha went bottle first, she has 0 regen once she's run out of regen. And Tinker can just whittle you down. Compare that to what Tinker has. Tinker has pretty much the standard starting builds and all that stuff. He looks pretty healthy in his lane. I mean, he's just as hurt as TA right now. So Hun is doing a really good job making sure he harasses her and making sure he rations his regen. But right now TA just used all her bottle charges. She's out of regen completely, and she has nothing but a bottle. She has no extra stats, no extra nothing. But Tinker, he has 2 Iron Branches, a Mantle of Intelligence, and he still has Tangos and Clarity Potions. So all in all, he's having a really fun time. So it looks like a rotation came out. Joe Ranger decided to go top and leave Bounty Hunter down bottom. That's actually a really nice change up, because they can do it between Omniknight and Bounty Hunter. They can do a few healing bombs. Basically, Bounty Hunter can just walk right beside you. Omniknight heals you, and that's instantly pure damage right on top of you. And there's nothing you can do about it unless you know that he's there. But they're probably gonna be suspecting it now that they know he's rotated. On this, excuse me. I think I need some water. Alright, I think I'm good. I should be good. On your band decided to pick up. Well, he has his boots right now, so he can be a little bit more mobile. He can get into position a little bit easier. So Crystal Maiden can throw, or Lazarin can throw that Frostbite, and then quickly, or Nick's Assassin can quickly get into position for an Impale. So that's a really nice follow up for all of those. Omniknight's taking a lot of damage from these guys. He's about to be going down. Bounty Hunter goes invisible. I think Omniknight might be seeing his death. He throws a repel on top of him, but that won't be enough. I mean, he needs that Dungeon Ore. He needs that Dungeon Ore, or else Juggernaut is going to run him down every single time and destroy him. And we got a Soul Ring Omniknight already, but he's died, like, I think that's his 2nd time dying. So he's been all the deaths on the side of the Dire. So Miraku is struggling a little bit. Pops the Soul Ring. Don't know why. Just pops the Soul Ring just cause. And I think that doesn't take. Yeah, this should take away your mana. Nope. Okay, it doesn't. Oh, it adds it onto your mana. Cool. Blessings. And he turns around, heals up the Bounty Hunter, makes sure Bounty Hunter stays nice and healthy. A little bit ill-timed on that, but it doesn't really matter. He's healed back up from it, because that slow ring gives you some really nice region, which is why a lot of people like it. Meanwhile, what do we see? We see a TA. She's hiding out around the high ground. I'm not too sure what she's doing way up here, but she will be finding herself a Lifestealer. She might be able to get the kill on top of him. Yeah, she would definitely be able to get this kill. That's 2 last hits right there. Lifestealer just gonna go ahead and turn around and run away. He could have threw open wound to try to go for it, but she has that. She has a stupid barrier. And Sasha would have been able to survive that one way or another. Hun is on the hunt for a TA. Will he be able to find her is a big question. No, he will not be able to find her. He's not moving nearly fast enough. He's trying to follow those boots of travel, I'm assuming. His bottle is up on him. Moving over to the top lane, we see Lazarus just hanging out with the Nyx assassin. We see Juggernaut getting a kill down bottom. Juggernaut's getting a lot of farm down here. He's going to be doing a lot of work in this mid game. He has his phase boots, he has a poor man shield, so Mia's Bear is doing a really good job getting this farm. And Kiruku is doing a really good job setting him up as well. From what I've been hearing, I've been hearing all the glimpses, I've been hearing all the kinetic fills thrown everywhere. And there, oh my gosh, look at all the HP Kiruku just lost. So Juggernaut is going to go ahead and do a spin, and I think Bounty Hunter, nope, never mind. Bounty Hunter is just barely able, Vin Craven just barely able to get under the tower for safety. Pops a healing salve so he can make sure he stays nice and healthy. And Sasha, I really don't know. I really don't like this build that Sasha's doing. I honestly think Tia is going to be losing her lane pretty darn hard. Or she's already losing her lane relatively hard. Whoa, wrong one. I meant to do it last hit to the knives. Because all she has is bottle, so whenever she takes a lot of damage, she can't do anything until a rune pops up. And if she gets denied a rune, she has to run all the way back home. But Sasha's gonna come down bottom and try to see if she can catch off somebody. Marusa might be a little bit of trouble. Bounty Hunter just went invisible. Vin Craven just barely able to get out alive because he had that. Because he had his shadow walk. Yeah, shadow walk. And all in all, Sasha not able to do anything. She needs to place a few traps so she can scout out things, but that's really all she can do at this current point in time. Hunter's rotating down bottom, trying to see if he can catch off Sasha, and I don't think he'll be able to. Actually, no, he might be able to. Yeah, Hunter just came down here undetected, surprisingly. Juggernaut is going to go ahead and spin Mia's Bears, trying to get as much damage as possible on top of this Bounty Hunter. He's going to go ahead and dive. One more auto attack is all he needs. Will he be able to get it? No, because Bounty Hunter just went invisible. He turns around, turns a fight, and Mia's Bear goes down. Man, he's probably not too happy about that, but he almost got the kill. And also, there was a rotation down bottom from Hun, so Juggernaut would have went down one way or another. He's wanted that kill on Bounty Hunter. He almost got it. Moving over to the top, Prone is going for what looks to be a hand of Midas in the jungle. He's saving up that gold. He has 800 gold right now, and he has that Glove of Haste. He has no points in his rage yet, so he's going to be looking to stay in the jungle for quite a long time. Moving over, we see Sasha just placing traps everywhere. She placed a trap on top room just to make sure she can get something. And Hun, oh my gosh, of all things, Hun found himself a regen rune. So he's pretty happy about what he's got. This Tinker, he has a regen rune. He has his Marching Machine. It's only Marching Machine level 1. He is level 7. He doesn't have his ulti just yet, so he's going for Rocket Laser. Now this is a Rocket Laser Tinker, so he's looking to gank as much as he possibly can, which is actually really cool. As versus the Marching Machine's Tinker, who just TPs everywhere and pushes all lanes. Which is not all that fun to watch, because I mean, yeah, sure you can get a kill off the Marching Machine or two, but Rocket Laser. I mean, come on, Rocket Laser. It's a rocket freaking laser. Who needs weapons when you have laser beams, guys? I'm just saying. Are you even trying? So anyway, on the top lane, as far as the top lane goes, Lazarus and your band, they're just holding against Carty, who's a Drow Ranger. There's not really much they can do. Your band is almost level 6, so he can start roaming around the map as that Nyx assassin, and he can just start ganking everybody continuously. But their levels have been hindered because this is a dual lane versus a solo lane. Meanwhile, we see mid, we see Sasha almost getting engaged upon by that Lifestealer and also by that Tinker. She goes ahead and pops that gets rid of that invisibility. Tinker throws the laser, and Sasha just goes invisible, and she's going to try to get the kill on top of somebody. Here's a Bounty Hunter coming around the backside. Bounty Hunter is level 6. If he tracks TA, she's pretty much dead. They're trying to bait her out a little bit. She gets tracked, and Sasha's in a little bit of trouble now. She can't go invisible to just get away from everything. So now she has to play really cautious. I don't think she knows she tracked. And that'll pretty much be the net. Vin Craven rotated up top as that Bounty Hunter. I think the TA trap did spot it out. So that'll probably be the end of the aggression. These guys just went on ahead and backed up. Nyx assassin is level 6, so he could rotate and try to gank bot or mid or top or something. He can rotate to gank anything. The world of possibilities are open. Now we see Lifestealer. Lifestealer went down mid. Oh no, Lifestealer went down to a neutral. I thought he went down mid. But he does die to a neutral. Where did he die is a big question. He died to a Hellbear Smasher. So he smashed the hell out of that bear's head. I don't know, whatever sense it made. Lazarus on a run. She's in a little bit of trouble because there's a Drow chasing her. She's slowing her down. Ironically, ice does a lot of damage. Here comes Nick's assassin from Minnow. He's trying to get the kill on top of that Drow, and Drow are able to make it alive. You're banned on the run now, and here's Crystal Maiden coming in. She's going to turn around, throw the frostbite, throw the Nava, probably throw her life away. Tinker is able to pick up the kill on that with those rockets. Meanwhile, your band is able to pick up the kill on top of that bounty hunter as well. So all in all, a really well trade for the Radiant. They got a Drow and they got a bounty hunter, but the Tinker was able to claim the life of the Crystal Maiden, and that was the only loss. Meanwhile, down bottom we see Karuku, we see Mia's Bear just diving a little bit, trying to get the kill on top of this Omniknight, who's doing decent for Omniknight. He doesn't have any points as Dinjanor yet. I really think he needs a point as Dinjanor. Just 1 point might be the difference between life and death, especially when Juggernaut's spinning around you. Juggernaut comes in. Oh my god, beautiful ulti from Juggernaut. It's only 3 hops, but that's all he needs. That is all he needs. Was Juggernaut stuck inside of his own... what? I think Juggernaut was stuck inside of his ally's own wall. Anywho, TA getting Sasha getting a kill, double kill on top. I think she won't be able to follow up with the kill, but she's going straight up Deso. No regen. Who needs regen when you have a bottle, guys? No, seriously, guys. Please get some form of regen. As far as the TA goes, I'm not too sure what kind of regen she goes for, but bottle only, that's an extremely risky thing. She needs some form of stats or anything. So the creeps are chasing her all the way to the gates of hell or the mid lane, whichever one comes first. And they're gonna go ahead and start attacking her. They do have vision over. She's like, why are they chasing me? Stop it. She's gonna turn around and try to kill him. Sasha getting a little bit farm from that. She hasn't got a last hit just yet. There we go, finally a last hit on the tower. And here's Vin Craven coming on mid. If he has a TP from Tinker mid, they could possibly go in on top of excuse me, on top of Sasha and get that kill. But no rotation just yet. Tinker gonna TP down bottom. They're gonna go in Kiruku, who might be able. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Kiruku gets a. Oh man, he gets a glimpse and sends Tinker all the way back home. Now he feels a little bit overzealous, and Bounty Hunter will be able to finish him off. So Vin Craven, free kill for him. All he has to do is just track Disruptor and just go straight up for the kill. There's nothing special he has to do. There's a wall. Oh man, the wall gets thrown out, and Disruptor knows that he's tracked up. He's gonna run back towards the Bounty Hunter, trying to see if he can juke him, but not much juking he can do when he's tracked up. And he, oh man, misclick. Looks like a misclick, and he goes down. Vin Craven able to claim his life for that. Meanwhile, on top, we see a big engagement happen up here. We see Cardi, I think it was Cardi here. Yeah, Cardi go down. You killed Cardi, you bastards. Yeah, it's Cardi. Or Cry. Cry. That's what it is. Cry. Cry went down. And Manic Cursor, he just hanging out up here. Omniknight, the Omniknight that could. He has his ulti up in 3 seconds, so he will be able to survive a nice little torrent of damage if these guys do try to catch him. Lazarus getting a little bit of stepping forward a little bit, trying to see if he can catch a frostbite on top of Omniknight. Omniknight pops that repel, and he's going to go ahead and start running away. There's another rotation coming in from Lifestealer. I think Lifestealer might be in a little bit of trouble. TA has those phase boosts. She's building for that Deso. She has one of those Mithril hammers. She's hitting not that hard, but she's still hitting. Omniknight, he can't pop his ulti. Oh man, Nick's assassin able to drain all the mana, and Sasha able to finish him off with one more auto attack. And once again, Crystal Maiden is just continuously blocking his camp, just being as annoying as possible, just trying to hurt the economy of the Dire as much as he possibly can. And Mia's Bear is going to go ahead and start running away. He's building that Battle Fury. Going for that Battle Fury first. He has those phase boots, and he also has that Poor Man Shield. Bounty Hunter scouting everything. He gets a track on top of the Nyx Assassin, so Nyx Assassin can't bend it away. And Juggernaut zone. Oh my gosh, free kill for Juggernaut once again. He gets a free kill on top of that Drow Ranger. Just showing you guys that Drow Ranger is extremely fragile. All he has to do is get a little bit close to her, and she's pretty much dead. Tinker's going to go ahead and spam out the Marching Machines, but he's instantly out of mana. I don't know what he was doing TPing up here. He does not have any boots to travel. He gets impaled by the Nyx Assassin. I don't know, ulti popped, and these guys are still going to die, but Tinker sadly wasn't caught us out of it, so Sasha's going to be able to finish him off and then turn around and finish everybody else off. Omniknight's in a lot of trouble. He goes down. Mia's Bear claiming that kill, and and things are swinging out of control for the Radiant right now. And that's essentially, I mean, you can almost call that a team wipe. And oh, by the way, they found themselves about Crystal Maiden just barely missed that dust. Bounty Hunter able to dodge that, able to juke out of that. And Lifestealer is still farming jungle, so he's building an armlet. Not the hand minus that I thought he was building. Armlet, really nice item, but that'll pretty much be the only item that he gets. He needs to be involved in a few more kills, or farm the jungle a little bit faster. He has died once to neutrals, I think, and I think he died twice to some other people. So that is setting him back. But as far as last hits and denies goes, you guys can see it right there. Juggernaut's at the top of that, so he's pretty much been having fun down bottom. He's been getting last hits in not only creeps, but he's also been getting last hits in heroes. He's only died once, and his battle fury is close to him. He needs about 300 more gold for that, and he'll be happy about that. And then probably, I would imagine either Drum or Yasha afterwards, and then straight into a Deso, because that's what I do whenever I play Juggernaut. I like Yasha because it just helps you chase people. It just helps you be obnoxious with your spin, and it's really fun to get in position with that, or it really helps you get in position with that. Meanwhile, we see Manarusa and Hun, or Manakursa and Hun coming in. Hun just walking, or both of them just walking to the static zone. I'm not trying to get into him. One more auto attack is all I need on top of Kuruku. If Tinker throws a rocket, he'll be able to get the kill. He needs to pop his ulti. Why is he not popping his ulti? Oh man, Tinker. Oh man, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Somebody got the kill. George is able to get the kill. Somebody got sent back. I didn't see who it was. Tinker coming around the backside, trying to go on Yuri's band. He gets stunned up by the Spike Carapace, and Yuri's band was trying to deny himself to the creeps, to the neutrals, but it wasn't fast enough. Meanwhile, we got Curdy, or Cry. I keep trying to call him Curdy. We got Cry coming in here, Bounty Hunter coming in here as well. Bounty Hunter tracking up as many people as he possibly can. He tracks up a TA, also known as Sasha. Is that Sasha? Yeah, Sasha. Who touched my gun? Anyway.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top
so Yuri's band is going to come up, see if he can find himself a free kill in Lifestealer. Lifestealer's in the wrong neck of the woods. He's in a very bad spot right now. He has Lazar and Chase on the right behind him. He turns around, throws out the open wounds, and Crystal Maiden instantly throws a frostbite, and he's pretty much gone. No rage for him, and he's pretty much dead. He has 0 points of rage, which I'm actually surprised about. He needs at least 1 point of rage. Juggernaut comes around side. He's trying to run away from this Juggernaut, or from this Omniknight Bounty Hunter combination. Bounty Hunter needs to try to, or Vin Craven, or Bounty Hunter, is trying to get a track. He has no mana. And Juggernaut just turns around, mans up, and gets a kill on top of that Bounty Hunter. And now Juggernaut's on the run. Bounty Hunter's chasing him as fast as he possibly can. He has the Tinker coming on the backside. Tinker throws out the laser. He needs to throw out a rocket as well, but he has no mana for rocket. He's out of bottle charges. And Juggernaut will be following him. Just one more auto attack. He can actually turn around. No, man. I was going to say, he can actually drop the healing ward and possibly heal himself up, but it wouldn't be enough. Sasha finds herself a double damage rune, of all things, and she's getting closer and closer to that Deadle. It's just 100 more gold away from that. She might be able to find a kill on top of this Bounty Hunter if he decides to go for it. She's going to go ahead and go for the Tinker. Pops her Refraction.
Dire's middle tower is under
and
attack.
that's pretty much into that. Meanwhile, we got the rotation from the rest of the Radiant side. Nyx Assassin, Crystal Maiden, and Disruptor are all coming up in their base. The only person who's not here is Juggernaut. That's because he's dead. We got a 4v4. Yeah, 4v4 in the top lane. 4 people from the Dire side up top. 4 people from the Radiant side up top. Omniknight coming in, just trying to see if he can scout things out, trying to see if he can get a little bit farm. But he sees all the people farming the creep wave, so he doesn't want to get any closer to that than he has to. And it's also a Sentry Ward placed around the backside of this. Is actually a really smart thing to do because you know Bounty Hunter is going to want to come out and try to scout things out. So see, as far as the items go, we can see that Battle Fury's up on the Juggernaut. Arcane Boots up on Nyx Assassin. I think he's going for a Dagon as well, or maybe he's just doing that for cheap damage. And I hear Lifestealer did infest somebody. I didn't see who it was. He infested somebody. And Omniknight's in a little bit of trouble. Omniknight's trying to run away. He has that. He already uses Repel, so he's in a lot of trouble now. That Disruptor pretty much instantly going down around the backside. But Omniknight's risking his life, or sorry, sacrificing his life for that. He's able to survive because of the ulti. Crystal Maiden channeling her ulti fully, doing a lot of damage. But I think a lot. Wait, I don't know why a lot of people didn't take a lot of damage for that. But she was able to channel her ulti fully, do a lot of damage from that. So all in all, it was a you can't call it a fair trade. Disruptor for a Lifestealer, definitely not worth it. So the Dire losing out in that engagement. Daedalus up on Desolator, up on TA. TA tracked up. She doesn't really care. She has a Desolator. What are they going to do about it? Laser from Tinker.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And now Tinker's on the run. Tinker's like, run away, Tinker. You can do it. TA actually making the move faster by getting closer to him. And there's another track from Bounty Hunter on top of TA. Earn the Shadows up on the Crystal Maiden. So very nice item choice from Lazarin. Moving over to Nyx Assassin, or your band, whatever you want to call him. Let's see, your band. He's building a Dagon. He's in fact going for the Dagon. Moving down bottom to me is Bear. He's just farming up whatever he wants to farm up. He has a Battle Fury. He has his Phase Boots. He's pretty happy about just continuing farming for the next 10 minutes. And then he's probably going to have some big, huge item. My fingers are still crossed for the Drum into Yasha, or Yeah, drum into Yasha.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He tried to go for a kill on top of Lifestealer. Lifestealer has his armor. He's going to toggle his armor as much as he possibly can. I don't think he'll be able to survive this fight, though. Juggernaut getting too many crits. He goes ahead and spins around, trying to get rid of a little bit of things, just doing as much damage as possible, killing all the creeps. And he also has his healing ward up if he has the mana. Yeah, he has mana regeneration to back it up. So he'll be able to drop his healing ward soon to stay in his lane, or stay here and push. He's trying to wait for it. There you go. He gets the lights in on top of the tower. Pretty cool for him. And his healing ward is now up. So he, realistically, he can actually continue pulling, or continue to push and push into that tower, but he's going to go ahead and rotate for his team. There's a regen rune of all things for Juggernaut. Juggernaut found himself a regen rune, all the mana that he could ever want. He just got right on back. The Dire side did have a ward over here, and I think, yeah, Disruptor's in a lot of trouble right now. Tika could just go for the straight up kill. Bounty Hunter decides not to track on it. They should definitely win on that. That would have been a free kill for these guys. Central placed in mid lane. Omniknight throws out the repel to try to avoid all the damage that came from that Thunder Strike. And he finally has a point in his Dungeon Aura, so it will be helping out a little bit, just as long as he stays alive. His ulti will be back up in 14 seconds, so I probably don't want to fight until then. So, oh my gosh, Prone getting glimpsed in. He probably could have popped his rage. He needs to pop his rage. What is? Oh man, Lifestealer, pop your rage. That's a magic immunity. So anyway, Bounty Hunter going down around the backside. He gets a kill on top of Disruptor, but I don't think I definitely don't think it's worth it. And that's 3 people down for the Dire. I didn't see who killed what, but that person just died. Double kill for Juggernaut. Might be able to get himself a triple kill. Nope, nobody's here left. That is Cry on the run. He has himself a Yasha, but that's really about it. He's gonna go ahead and farm with the Ancients, or deny himself to the Ancients, or get stuck by the Ancients. That was interesting.
Dire's middle tower.
It'd been funny if he would have died. Anyway, no fails of the week, guys. No fails of the week here. Jordan's just afraid. She's gonna hide inside her corner and just stay there. She sees everybody killing the middle tower, so I'm not too sure what she's doing. Still hanging out here. And there goes the tower. Mid tower goes down to the TA. She's able to get the last on top of that. Juggernaut pops his healing ward to heal everybody up nice and healthy, so they could realistically continue to fight. The only thing they're lacking in right now is just mana, but. Oh man, 2 DCs instantly right off the back from Bounty Hunter and Omniknight. Not too sure what's going on with that, but I think they might be giving up. Or they could be playing on the same connection. Let's see.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Juggernaut pops his ulti, a lot of creeps around. Or, like, yeah, 3 creeps around. I think that was 3 jumps wasted on creeps. So maybe if those creeps were in there, he might have been able to catch a kill on top of somebody, but it wasn't. Nope, he wasn't that able to. He's going straight up for the Eagle Song, and I do not agree with this at all. Eagle Song, okay, as Juggernaut, you want to have like some form of debuff placer, so a Desolator is an extremely good item for you to have. I can't think of any other debuff placer that would be nice. I mean, maybe a Scotty, but that's a lot of fun. So I would much prefer to see a Desolator as opposed to an Eagle Song. Even I would even go so far as to say that I would prefer to see a Manta style built, completely Manta style built before I see Desolator, before I see Eagle Song before Desolator. So, but he's gonna go straight for Butterfly, and I don't agree with this at all because, like I said, you need that debuff placer because that debuff placer increases the damage of your ulti significantly, and then you increase your DPS, so that way you can do a little bit more damage between jumps whenever you pop your ulti. So. He's going for Eagle Song. That's only 25 agility. That's only 25 extra damage, as opposed to going for the Desolator, which is actually a lot more damage. The Desolator gives you 60 damage plus 6 armor reduction, which increases your damage by 6% times 6. That's 36%. Essentially, your physical damage by 36%. So that's a lot more damage that you're going to get from the Desolator. If he really wanted to go for some benefits from the Butterfly instead of some benefits from the Butterfly. I would recommend him go for the Talisman of Evasion and then go for the Desolator and then go for the Yasha and then finish the Butterfly up later, because the Evasion is really nice when you go into those fights, but that extra 25 agility, I mean, you can get more damage from another item. And oh, by the way, the Eagle Song cost was at 3,200 versus the Desolator's 4,100, so that's 900 gold difference, and that's not really all that bad, guys. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Is that really? Yeah, that's true. Wow. So the Eagle Song, 2 Mithril Hammers or 1 Eagle Song. Illusion. 2 Mithril Hammers would definitely be much better. But as a benefit, he does have a little bit extra armor, but I don't think that really matters much when you have a bounty hunter with his I was about to say a bounty hunter with his Jinchuriki, but no, that's not a bounty hunter with his Janata. Sorry, I watched too much Naruto. So I'm questioning Mia's Bear's build. He's going for a butterfly, like I said, and I don't agree with that, obviously. But he can farm whatever he wants. He has another 10 minutes before he's actually able to do anything anyway. Desolator would make him put him in a much better position. And yeah, you can argue that TA already has a Desolator, so he doesn't need to go for a Desolator either. Just because TA has a Desolator doesn't mean Juggernaut doesn't need to have a Desolator, because Juggernaut with the Desolator is freaking ridiculous. He can just jump on everybody, get the Desolator debuff on top of everybody, and just do a lot of work. Maiden tried to turn around and save her ally, but I think she might be losing life as well. Disruptor comes in, he mans up, he's gonna go straight in for the kill. Tinker's able to catch the kill on top of that TA, and here's a glimpse from Disruptor on top of that Omniknight, just forcing him back a little bit. TA gonna go toe to toe with Omniknight popping that ulti, trying to make sure he doesn't take any more auto attack damage, but he's taking a lot of damage from the backside. And Juggernaut, he'll be able to jump in a few seconds. Tinker is on the run, Tinker has nothing, Tinker jukes life, he jukes right, he might be able to juke his life away, but I don't think he'll be able to make it out alive. He is building himself, it looks to be a 4-staff or a Dagon. Could be either or. And Juggernaut might be, yeah, he should save his ulti. He doesn't have to use his ulti. Gets one auto attack, he gets a kill on top of that. Meanwhile, around the backside, what do we see? We see Yours Band running away from Lifestealer and from the Bounty Hunter. So Nick's Assassin on the run, his Vendetta's already used, and Lifestealer getting closer and closer. Spike Carapace popped by Nick's Assassin a way early Spike Carapace. Turns around, throws out the Impale. Bounty Hunter's going to slow him down, and that's pretty much the end of his life right now. Shuriken toss from Bounty Hunter, Lifestealer gets the last hit. So Prawn feeling pretty happy about that, but there's a whole entire, here's the reinforcements these guys were looking for. Was that? No, that's Prawn. Prawn just wishing there was at least one creeper around there so he can jump in and jump out and then possibly survive. Mia's Bear gonna go ahead and farm a small camp if he can, and he's still building that butterfly. He's about, what is that, 1,300 gold away from that. I honestly would prefer to see a BKB before I see a butterfly on Juggernaut. At least a BKB will make him do a little bit more damage. A butterfly, or sorry, will enable him to do more damage, especially considering the fact that there's a laser on top of Tinker, and that's a really long thing stopping him. Actually, no, you know, I take it back. BKB wouldn't be all that useful. Maybe if he was on the other team. So, as far as what's going on around the map, you guys can see what's going on around the map as much as I can. Who's this? Bounty Hunter stalking somebody? No, Juggernaut stalking somebody. Juggernaut instantly getting a kill on top of whoever that was. Still, if he had a Desolator, it would probably been done in one jump. Just saying, guys, just saying. No Desolator just yet. And he's only hitting for, what is that, 200? 200 or something? Versus TA's, well, oh man, TA's, oh not TA. Crystal Maiden's a little bit of trouble. Tactical Paws coming out from the Crystal Maiden. It says, oh god, no, not the Crystal Maiden. He said, please no. Oh man, Juggernaut's in a little bit of trouble. So he has an Omniknight chasing him. He probably knows a Bounty Hunter's here. He says, please Omni, no. His ulti was already used. If he had his ulti right now. Oh man, if he had his ulti right now. He needs a TP scroll as well. It's kind of a blunder on his part. If he had a TP scroll, there's nothing they can do to stop him. He can basically spin, throw out, or TP away, and then he'll be fine. So guys, the moral of the story, always carry TP scroll. Speaking of things that you should carry, let's go and look at the items on the map so far. We can see Juggernaut, he's building himself that butterfly, the thing I complained about so far. Dagon up on Nick's Assassin, he also has his arcane boots. Moving up to Crystal Maiden, she has a drum, she has an urn charge, she's doing everything she possibly can to make herself continuously relevant through the entire game, but she does have those Tranko boots, and she might be losing those in a few seconds, so her movement speed will be dropping significantly low. 124. That sucks. The lowest movement speed you can have in the game is 100, so she's like 24 above the lowest movement speed. But that's because of open wounds. That's because of the open wounds debuff. So movement speed decreased by 70%. It's actually annoying. Quite a lot. Quite a bit. Moving on to Disruptor, he has himself that mechanism so he can keep his teammates alive. TA has her Desolator, she has her BKB, and she survived despite the fact she went bottle first. And I really do not like the bottle first build. At least get 2 Iron Branches or something. At least get 2 Iron Branches and Tango, and then go for your bottle. That's like 3 last hits you need to get your bottle. I would highly recommend that path before I recommend any other path. Just being honest about it, guys. Just being honest about it. Moving over. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Well, that was a little late. Was that the right thing? Yeah, that was the right thing. Okay. Anywho, moving over to the dire side, we see Armlet up on Lifestealer. Armlet up on Lifestealer. He's also trying to build himself what looks to be probably a Melnir. So he's going to be going for that. And on Georgia has herself a Yasha. That's really all she has. She has Yasha and power traits. Bounty Hunter, all he has is Yasha. He's trying to build himself Elixir to be either Lincoln Sphere or Battle Fury. At this point, I would prefer to see a Lincoln Sphere, but I mean, Lincoln Sphere is not going to do much for him. Maiden has an ability to pop the Lincoln Sphere. Disruptor has 2 abilities to pop the Lincoln Sphere. Nyx Assassin has 2 abilities to block the Lincoln Sphere, and Juggernaut has 1 ability to block the Lincoln Sphere. I mean, it's like so many things to just get rid of the Lincoln Sphere that he's pretty much going to die one way or another. Lifestealer, why you no pop rage? Oh my gosh, Lifestealer never pops his rage. He needs to pop his rage, and now he can't. He's silenced up. I'm really confused as why Lifestealer is not popping his rage. And Juggernaut turns around, mans up, and everybody's going down. He's not going to. He's not dying right now. Because who? Oh man, Juggernaut able to just survive because of that healing ward. He's gonna turn around, spin, trying to get the kill on top of Tinker. He will be able to finish off Tinker if he can find him. Tinker has a laser. He can turn around to use on top of Juggernaut. Nope, he can't. Nyx Assassin too fast on that trigger finger, just taking him down. So Juggernaut able to survive, and nobody on the radiant side going down. But to be honest, Lifestealer needed to pop that rage. I'm not too sure why he didn't pop his rage. Crystal Maiden throws her frostbite on top of him.
Radiant's bottom tower has
and
fallen.
he just pop his rage, and then he's out of it, and then he can just run away from that point on. Even when Disruptor throws his wall, then Lifestealer can throw his rage, pop his rage, and then he'll be fine. So a big misplay is coming from Lifestealer, in my personal opinion.
Radiant's top tower is
And
under
here's
attack.
Georgia trying to see if she can find anybody. She has no big items just yet. Shadow Blade is really nice on Georgia because it just allows her to just jump in and jump out of those fights. But as far as her build goes right now, she needs to hurry up and finish that Manta style, so she needs to just go and farm and just not be involved in these fights. She's died 6 times, which actually has hindered her quite a bit. And her last hits are not... Her last hits aren't horrible, but considering the fact that she's died 6 times, her last hits are quite bad. So... Cry just struggling to get anything. Sasha coming on the high ground. He found himself Cry, and Sasha's going to pretty much destroy Cry. He has a haste rune. Cry is on the run, and Sasha gets juked. Oh man, okay. Excuse me. Sasha gets juked. Meanwhile, me as Baron Lazarus just pushes middle lane. Juggernaut might be able to catch the ult on top of somebody. There's nobody. These guys are a little bit ways away from creeps, and here's Sasha coming in. Juggernaut trying to see if he can find anybody on the backside. He's going to go ahead and spin on top of the creep. And who was that dying? That was the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter went down because it was a Sentry Ward placed by Lazarus. Very nice Sentry Ward placed by you. Very nice Sentry Ward placement by you. And Tinker's gonna go ahead and spam the March Machines. It's only March Machines level 2, and he only. Oh man, whoa! I don't know what's going on with this build.
Dire's bottom tower is under
He only has
attack.
level 1 of his ulti. I think he needs level at least. I mean, level 2 of his ulti. That's 1 second less
Dire's
time that you're vulnerable. So the Radiant are gonna go ahead and rotate down bottom while they're pushing mid. I like this rotation coming in because TA can just destroy his tower. Disruptor can just make sure nobody can't do anything, and that tower just took a lot of damage, like a few hits. Lifestealer comes around the side, jumps in and he jumps in a creep. Not sure which one. There we go. He jumps in that one, and Juggernaut just destroyed the crap out of whoever that was. That was Omniknight. He went down. Here's Lifestealer jumping out of a creep, and there we go. He finally pops his rage, and he finally gets out, but it won't be enough. It's a little bit too late. Too little, too late, and they get the kill on top of him.
Has fallen.
So the Radiant are starting their death march. Tinker's starting his march of the machine spam, but Juggernaut doesn't care. Juggernaut's gonna go ahead and spin, just try to see if he can catch anybody. TA pops her BKB. She's gonna go for the kill on top of Tinker because Tinker's the only one who can really do much damage to her. He gets glimpsed back, but that's only the dead body of Tinker right there. He got glimpsed all the way back. That sucks. And this tower is now under siege. Juggernaut throws out his healing ward. He has his butterfly. He's tracked up. So is TA, but there's not really much these guys can do to stop him.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Chris made a place to Sentry Ward. That's a mark of this is our base now. This base belongs to us. And that healing ward is healing everybody up. Shows you the power of the healing ward. 5% of your HP. That is a oh man, that's only level 1 healing ward. That's a heart, guys. That's a heart. That's an AoE heart for everybody. 2% of your maximum HP. That's quite ridiculous. Juggernaut spins to get rid of the track. I think that was a waste of a spin. He didn't really need that at all. He just walked away. But decides against it. And these guys are trying to, the Dire are trying to defend as much as they possibly can. But I mean, it's pretty much over. It's pretty much hopeless right now because nobody, or not nobody. Juggernaut has a lot of farm. TA has quite a bit of farm. She's snowballing way out of control. Even Nyx Assassin is hard to kill right now. Even Crystal Maiden's hard to kill. Of all people, Crystal Maiden's hard to kill. As soon as I say Nick Sass is hard to kill, he goes down. Crystal Maiden's going to go ahead and channel her ulti, and she's not going to get a kill. Lifestealer jumps inside of a creep. He needs to jump out so he can get a little bit more HP. Where are you, Lifestealer? Oh man, the creep's going to take him right to his base. Wow. He turns around, throws out the open wounds on top of Juggernaut, and Juggernaut just turns around, destroys his face, and that was pretty much the end of that. He throws on the healing one to make sure Bounty Hunter can't do anything. Bounty Hunter gets spotted out by the somebody. I didn't see who was spotted out by, but Chris Main is able to catch him off just fast enough. Juggernaut needs one more attack. Nope, Chris Main is able to finish him off, and that healing one just showing you guys how it's only level 2 healing war. That's 3% of your HP. So I mean that's a lot high percent of your HP, guys.
Dire's middle tower.
I could calculate the numbers, but I don't feel like it. Just know, it's like just as good as a heart. If not better, because it's AoE. But it can die, that's the only thing about it. Juggernaut spins around the side, he has his ulti up in another 72 seconds. He doesn't really care though, his team's not going to move right here. This is pretty much an immovable object in their base right now, in the base of the Dire. Sasha's going to go ahead and do as much damage as she possibly can to this middle tower. It will be going down without any true contestant, or any true contest. Hun has a tornado stick, of all things, which is actually really nice and just not locking people down, but it won't be enough. Even Chris Maiden's going to be able to make it out alive. She turns out, throws out the frostbite on top of that Lifestealer. And Lifestealer is on the run now. He can't find a creep. No creep for you. He doesn't toggle his armlet on and off. He doesn't want to. Omniknight going down to one auto attack from TA. Just TA just doing so much damage. That was Omniknight. That was Templar. And here's Chris Maiden just being a man. Or Lazarus just being a man, just going in, trying to see if you can do it. TA able to finish off the Omniknight before he's able to run into his face.
Continual braying had to be silenced.
And not too sure what he just, or she just said, but she said something very mean, I assume. Refraction thrown out by TA. TA gets tracked up by Bounty Hunter, and these guys are going to try to go for it. Juggernaut's ulti's back up in another 8 seconds. He can actually just ulti right now and just kill both these guys, which I think he might be trying to do. TA is going to be here for backup, and I see these guys will be able to split fast enough. Gonna go for the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger silences. Oh man, the silence from Drow Ranger. Juggernaut has a spin, so he can't just come in and there you go. He will pop his ulti on top of Lifestealer. Lifestealer needs to pop his rage. Doesn't pop his rage. popping your rage or popping magic immunity while Juggernaut's ulting you, it blocks the damage that the ulti does, but it doesn't block the auto attack damage that you do between your jumps. So you can still use it to block up some damage, but it won't be enough. It won't be a lot. We got 2 DCs coming up for Bounty Hunter, and we also got a DC coming up for Omniknight. Crystal Maiden about to go down. No, she goes down to the Drow Ranger. I think she has buyback though, so she can buy back if she really wanted to. Yeah, she has buyback. And I see a Divine Rapier. Juggernaut bottoms up a Divine Rapier. Buyback coming from TA, or coming from Crystal Maiden. And here's Juggernaut ready to fight. He wants to see if he can kill somebody with it. Look at all the damage he did. He gets 4-4 by his ally. I think he might be dropping his Rapier if he's on the start base. A lot of damage getting done to him by the Monster Machines, and also by everything else. And he's going to get an auto attack. Yes, he gets a few auto attacks off, and he's getting frostbitten, or getting frosted on the side. Tigger's trying to kill him, but it won't be enough. Juggernaut throws down the healing war. He's going to stand within his own healing war, and the Ancient will be going down. There goes the throne. The throne explodes. And that is it. That is it for this game, guys. That was a one-sided game. I will say that much. So anyway, ooh, that healing war. Look at the HP the healing war is doing. You can actually see it on the thing up here. Anyway, so that was View Replay Cast number, what was it, 37, 38?
Oh, for me?
38. Yes, View Replay Cast number 38. Not too much to say outside of that was a one-sided game. This game was sent in by Lazarus and by the Crystal Maiden. So thank you, Lazarus, for sending me this game. Thank you, Crystal Maiden. This was an interesting game indeed. I would say that Lifestealer had the worst of it. But anyway, that's all I'll say about that. I'll leave it at that. And I hope you guys enjoy the replay, and hope you guys enjoy the cast. I'll see you guys whenever.